Okay, ayo, I think this thing is on. Welcome to the channel. I'm Braxton Wise of Third Coffee Studio. Let's do some stuff. We're gonna draw a frog riding on a cat. I've got this open over here. Okay. There we go. Let's see what we can do today. That was just my tablet being ultra slow. Let's see. Why did I put the hat on a separate layer? Well, I did though, so. Why do I have that? Because it's on that layer, right? Okay, let's just bring that down in. Oh, hold on. I remember what I was doing now. We were... doing this. I was just using the top layer. Using the top layer to experiment with. Where's my reference? Okay. Now we're rolling. And these goggles need to be fixed. But do I want to fix them? And because then we would have on one layer, right? Well, you are, but the sketch is underneath. What if we did it that way? Because they have to fit the frog. What does that look like? Why does... Maybe I just colored that in and left it gray there. Okay. I feel like we should make these a little bigger. Either way, they still won't exactly fit, which kind of sucks. I'd have to completely redraw him. And just make sure they fit. They still won't fit. Wow. Yikes. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, well, we've probably just ruined this, so it's fine. I don't know if I can make those fit on this hat. Or if we made the hat wider. I don't know. The other way doesn't really work. This feels too large, but there's not really much else we can do about it. We're stuck. We're stuck with it. Hey, Strider. Welcome in. Oh, and you got first. Hey, woo. You were just behind Strider. We're making the glasses and the hat even larger. So the glasses actually would fit him. Oh, you're okay. Does that count? Are we saying... Okay, hold on. Are we saying that it counts? You physically... Okay. I don't know. I think... I know, it's too confusing. It's like discussing time travel. This hat is just too big. I'm gonna be stuck on these goggles all day long. This does need to be larger, doesn't it? Damn it. That fit? Yeah. Slightly larger than that one. They don't exactly line up with the eyes, though. You see? So I haven't gotten the width right. I mean, I could. It's close. Is it close enough, though? Oh, crap. I wish I knew what was doing that. If just someone could please answer this mystery. This should, this eye should be bigger than the other one. Let's not mess with it right now. We'll just leave it and move on. It has not been popular at Blue Sky. It was a dud right out of the gate. I usually expect more from the weird ones, but the public was not into it. Hey Tyler. Welcome in. Yikes. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, well, they're gonna be wiggly and wonky, unfortunately. There's so many things wrong with these goggles. That's why I don't want to work on them anymore. There's too many problems. That's kind of what I wanted to do. Like a little bit here to show it's inset. Or sandwiched into the glass. Or the glass is sandwiched into it, I suppose. Mr. Atomic, I hope you're well. I'm hanging in there. Why is it still not showing up? We're winning today. Sort of. It's always up in the air. Also, I'm not erasing. So everyone knows I'm just using white paint. See? All the white around. No erase. It is unheard of in the art world. I'm the only artist ever to do entire paintings without erasing. There will never be another. We could go extra wild. And this hat got wide. It's like a beefeater hat. I think he's gone beefeater. At least that's what it makes me think of. It's sort of a wide brim top hat. It's not the same hat, but it has that kind of stocky feel to it. Not the beefeater. Isn't that, what's the one? Isn't that the hat? I think it is. Now I'm not sure. Maybe I'm confusing it with the other hat. No? I think I got it. This is going to be a little further back, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I feel like this is a little too far out. But, I don't know. We could go extra wide on this and go freaky. You know? Go like Mad Hatter. Right? But then how did he even get the goggles on the hat? Well, he clipped them probably from behind, right? You buckle them or whatever you do over there with your goggles. It's a little too much. But we could make it taller. And scooped. And weird stuff sticking out the sides of it. What the hell am I doing right now? There. Okay, we'll turn it off. And his head still feels wrong. Why does that just refuse to show up? My hand is sweaty. Today. Okay, well that didn't do any good for anything. So that was a waste of time. Should we do that whole thing? Alright, let's call that hat done. Add it to the rest. I'm gonna get that out of the way. It's feeling swimmy. I'd love to catch up with whatever's doing this. I'd like to just watch it happen. I want to catch it. I want to see what it's doing. Like, why is it lagging so hard? Desktop window manager is eating the crap out of my GPU. Like just eating it alive. Why on earth would it be doing that? It's lagging so hard, especially over here. What on earth is doing that? When it starts feeling swimmy, I know we're gonna have problems. It's gonna be an all-day problem. All stream, all day. Which is constantly. Hey, yo, Gamion. We're just dealing with the normal. Hey, Frog Lords. Welcome in. We're dealing with the same old weird jank that I get from this software all the time. It's not the software, it's something in Windows. It does that to me when I use Art Rage too. Here, I'd like to get rid of this. That shine makes it look too rounded, and the tympanum's not going to be that round. In fact, it shouldn't be that gold. I like the toes, that color, but I've never seen a tympanum like that. Right? You know, that brightly colored. Boy, these brushes are lagging so hard. Yeah, it should be duller, and it should have like a highlight sort of in the middle, but not on the edge, because that makes it look too rounded. Well, that's not bad. Right. I keep making them look like this teardrop shape. Maybe we should go in the other direction. What did we do with those? We did sort of this. And that's the wrong color. Here, see, these are in highlight and these are in shadow. I don't like that. I don't like it. It looks terrible. Why isn't that color dark enough either? Is that the right color? I'm still not wild about him, but we want to finish. If we put too much of a shine on them, they'll look too rounded. Okay. Are we good on him? I think we're good on him, except for, I don't know, I'm not liking the shadow color I use on the toe. Well, I'm not liking the amount of it that I use, I guess. Right. Pardon me while I chug coffee. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. Classic Windows, yes. There is something. I have another program that I use sometimes. I don't use GIMP anymore. I got used to Photopea and Clip Studio and decided that GIMP was awful. So, and when they put out this new version of GIMP, I tried it and it was complete crap. And I'm like, we're never installing that again. That's it. I'm now anti-GIMP. They dropped that ball and never picked it back up. Photopea, however, is amazing. I have the desktop version of that. Where is my... So I'm just looking for Paint.net. I did not like it. It felt very clunky, and it was giving me trouble as well. But we did paint with Paint.net for a while here. Oh, because I'm looking for... It's under... Painting? Yes. I do have a copy of Paint.net, so I have not hated it enough to uninstall it. So this is Photopea, or not, so this is Art Rage. I don't want to have both up at the same time. And Art Rage is meant for traditional media artists. So it gives you some of the same tools and stuff like that. Like, it does some cool effects. Like, that's some pretty good watercolor. It's just the shortcuts are wonky and I don't like it. And they turned it from what was going to be version 7, they turned it into some other, they like renamed it something else, and now it's even more expensive. And I basically have this version. What? Okay. I keep wanting to scroll wheel to zoom, but I don't think it's a zoom. Oh, it's down here. No, that's for the brush sizing. It's very clunky. Stop it. Now. Whatever that was, never do that again. Crap. There. See, it's got paper texture. If I move it, you can see a little bit of the texture. If you're on a cell phone, you're not going to see it. It's very... I know, it's unpleasant to use the shortcuts. But you can see how it works here. And it looks really nice. And as far as something that looks like watercolor, this looks very watercolory and doesn't give you the same problems as Corel. Corel Painter is like $700, and this was like 40 something bucks. Corel can kiss my butt, and that's putting it lightly. I hate Corel. So you have this little water cup down here, and I have a setting for dirty brush, so it keeps, you know, it keeps some of this color, as if I'm dipping into another color, you know, like I would if I were a real artist, which I am. So they have dirty brush setting, and then you can click the little glass of water, and you get a clean brush. So it's meant to work more intuitively, like a painter would want to paint, rather than a digital artist wanting to digital. Let's close that. But in other words, what I'm trying to say is I was using a completely separate program, and it did that same zoomy thing with the cursor. And there's something else in the computer lurking around, pulling some crap in the background. Something that keeps making my stuff react that way. I hope eventually someone will come across my stream and see it happen, and they'll be, oh, I know exactly what that is. And then that person will be my best friend. Well, no, not my best friend. But I'll at least, you know, send them Christmas cards once a year. You gotta do more than that to be my best friend. I won't forget when a musician who made computer music told me that every composition...
Ribbit, ribbit, meow!
What? It didn't do the other things. It didn't do the slashes. What's up, Garrett? Welcome in. Okay. Musician who made computer music told me that every composition program he ever used was awful because the programmers never made music before. I feel the same way. I have made, well, back in the day they called them sequencing programs. And I have never met one that I liked, except for... I can't remember the name of it now. I don't use it these days because I don't write music a lot now. My life is more consumed by art. But what was the one that was not crap? I still have it, I'm sure. I don't see it in my stuff. Anyway, there was one that was decent, but it still felt like the designers weren't musicians or had never been musicians. Like, it didn't feel intuitive like a musician would want it to be. It's like Art Rage, that program I just showed. It was meant to be intuitive for artists who didn't know about digital to use digital. And I feel like that's what you need for a music program, music writing program. Something that feels like grabbing a pencil and a sheet of paper and writing down your music like you normally would, rather than some incredibly complicated system that a musician would have never created. Okay. Also, Photopea is awesome. Let's just end the discussion with that. Because it is. I think I'm okay on the frog. We need to do... Here, there's a thing on the saddle that was bugging me. Is this between the toes. Because the shadow part of where his leg is not... See, it's sort of like a saddle horn. Like the back part comes up to allow for the horse's neck or the cat's neck. All saddles kind of have that. Well, this saddle has that. So this part is sort of a concavity. Oh, that needs to be changed too. Grab my other brush. And by the way, these are brushes that I have made. Eventually, I'll maybe over my over the week here, over the work week, I will pack them up into a zip file and put them on my Drive Cloud so that people can download them. Download my brush pack. It's only 2 brushes because I only use 2 brushes. It's not like a whole bunch of brushes. I only use, well, usually I only use 1 brush. But when I made these brushes, I made these to compensate for the 1 brush I was using, so now we have 2 versions. Photoshop Lite. Well, because Photoshop has broken itself into multiple pieces. And so it's like a 1-to-1 copy of one of those pieces. It just doesn't have all of those pieces. But who cares? Because there's so many other good things that emulate those other pieces. You know, like I would direct your attention to Inkscape, for instance, or Clip Studio. But when you need like typical Photoshop stuff, it feels like it's wrong. Here, let's do this. When you need like typical standard Photoshop stuff, Photopea. This has got to be wrong. I always am picking some lighter color. It feels like I'm constantly having to adjust this. Like it never picks the color exactly or something. Or I'm picking a lighter pixel or something like that. Of course, that's the problem with color picking. Is you can see the anti-aliasing, and if you color pick and hit the wrong one, you get 3 different shades. So that's a thing. That's why I don't really trust color picking too much. Well, color picking from photos. Yeah, let's not zoom in. Although, like, what was the last one? I did that naturalistic frog. The flying frog. and there. And I just forgot where I was going with that. What was I saying? Something about frogs. It's usually something about frogs. I've seen artists at work use expensive tablets to draw. There were some incredible illustrations on them. One of them let me try one out. It was so smooth into it. Yeah. The tablets, well, they're probably talking about like, well, that's probably those Cintiq display tablets. I don't use display tablets. Personally. Why do I have a double line on this? Why did I do that? Video tablets, you kind of have to lean down and look at them, or have like a special stand to hold it up at an angle. I like just looking up at my screen. It's easier on my back and my neck. Of course, some of that, a lot of that stuff, well, all that stuff would be paid for by the workplace as well. Like, you know, you want me to do this, you're gonna have to pay for the equipment. I'm not bringing my own Cintiq from home. Hint, hint. And while you're at it, get me a nice Aeron chair. And not one of those race car chairs. I have been learning portraiture lately. We can always get better at stuff. I did portraits, but I was like back in the day, but I did them in graphite. Not in oil paints. Those things are freaking tiny. Something like that. Let's clean this up a little bit. Not too much. Alright, so I guess we're gonna shade him. Well, not him exactly. No, there. Like shade him against the thing. Let's go back to the soft brush. Like that. It's evidence that he's there. And of course, brush freak out for no reason at all. Okay. Desktop Window Manager is chewing up like 20% of my GPU right now. Chewing it up. Why is it doing that? It feels very greedy. It feels like it shouldn't be doing that. And of course we have to undo all the mistakes that it just randomly put. It feels like a virus or something. Like something's just remotely controlling my PC when it feels like it. We have to redo all this. Hardware accelerated GPU scheduling in Windows 10 graphics settings is what finally fixed the issues for me. Okay, wait a minute. Are these the issues that I've been describing? And I'm on Windows 11. Okay. Hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. Turning it off. Okay, hold on. I don't even know. But I'll have to figure out how to address that. Okay, Notepad. There, I had to click Notepad 3 times to get it to open. That's already weird. Or at least that's one thing. Maybe that's the whole problem. What does that even mean? And then I'll grab this link. There. Windows 11 is just... I don't know. This sounds weird. Okay, it's doing something because it shouldn't be doing that. Wow. I have to figure out what the thing is to do the playback speed thing. It is, of course, doing something that's not allowed to. Okay, well, playback speed is set at 1x. Why was it at 2x? I didn't even change it back. It just snuck that in there. Alright, let's see if we can get back to what we're supposed to be doing here without constant distraction. Okay, let's fix that. Okay, something like that. We're keeping him a little bit sloppy. It looks like lips. There. That was a little better. Okay, I'm gonna call him done, and then we'll... Alright, we're still working on his toes and stuff. So... we will end here. Let's just grab that one and drag that down. And we'll do a little touch of green. Like that. And we need we need this. Maybe the knee should come out in front of it instead. Okay, we'll do this. Yeah. Something like that. Needs shadows, so you know he's sitting on it. This is kind of curved back away from his hand. I don't know if that's something that we would show. Because if we do it too close, like that, it looks like it's right up there against his hand. Something like that. Of course, we should do the whole thing like that. But let's leave it for now. Because I could do this whole area like that. Yeah, maybe. Man, what if that is the problem? What if the whole scheduling weirdness is the whole problem? Well, it's too easy. It would be something more irritating and impossible to fix. But if it does turn out that that's the trick, then that means Siler and I have to become best friends. It's part of the contract. I made the promise. There you go. Christmas cards, yep. Sleepovers, pillow fights. All that stuff. Ghost stories. You gotta do the whole, you have to do the whole thing. And go to Mr. B concerts. And Dr. Elemental, or Professor Elemental. I like him, I just forget to include him sometimes. That's all. It's nothing against Professor Elemental. Don't go mental over Professor Elemental. I think I'm spending too much time on that saddle, is what I'm thinking. I don't know how we would shade this. Is that how you do it? Let's use this one. It's too much. It's too much. It's just too much. I'm real proud of the stitching on that saddle. Even though it's not very good, I'm still proud of it. It is the most realistic stitching that anyone has ever put on anything, even real saddles. Braxton Wise putting real hold on, putting real stitches on stuff since 1974. Okay, thank you, woo woo. Should we have 2 stages of shadow? Like a 2-stage shadow. Does that seem weird? Do I seem weird to you? Not dark enough. I've never shaded a saddle before. I'm just hedging my bets here, just in case it sucks. I'm just letting everyone know. So I have an excuse. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not liking that. Oh, crap. I'll have to redo that. Still don't like it. Okay, let's go back to doing it manually. I don't really know how to believably shade that saddle. Also, I don't like this color. Yeah, something like that. We'll just leave it at that. Toe shadow, toe shadow. There we go. That helped. Okay, that's better. Boy, that fixed that eye in a hurry. At least from my perspective. Alright. Do we start on the cat? What color is the cat? We could just keep doing saddle stuff. Here, first of all, we'll commit the changes. Alright, any color preferences for the cat? I feel like this would have been a better saddle color. Well, I don't really have cat color preferences. But I know that there are several cat owners here. So I'm giving you opportunity for input. It's just gonna be solid black. I don't know, it's not gonna be... Ginger, okay. Like that, like ginger? What do we think? General Cat Ginger. Okay. I'm still working on the red. All right. Well, look, I'll have a look. Okay. That's gonna be difficult. We're gonna have to put. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. It basically is this color. Like the darker bits. So if we do it looks like something like this. The difficult part is putting the patterning in there. Take something like this. See, they have these lines around them. Yeah. That's gonna be rough. I don't know how to do that. I feel like it's just gonna look veiny. I don't think I can do this. I'm pretty sure I can't actually do this. I don't think I can do this. We'll be here all day. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really thinking I can't do that. I'm really sure that can't happen. That's gonna take a lot of practice. And we can't just start on it. I need to figure out how to make it look like a thing. What if we smudge it? I don't know. Well, this is the base color. I think it's kind of like... Hold on, I'm actually not even using a brush right now. Am I the same color? No, I think... Yeah. Aha! Okay, that's better. Okay, deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths. Hold on, I need to get my stuff back here. At least get back my line so I can pop into values. Alright, so give me this one. And we'll take this one as another. Another version of that for... No, don't do that.
That's better. Like that. Like that.
Hey, Heimdall. Welcome in. Raiders and Heimdalls. Dolls of Heim. Skull, how you doing? Are you done streaming for the day? I appreciate the raid, but I was hoping to watch you stream today. Shaba, hello. Hey, Sha, son. Hey, Solidar. A short stream. Oh, were you doing Dead Island today? I like those playthroughs. Hold on. Oh, plans changed. Okay. I hope everything's okay. Thank you very much for the raid. It is appreciated. I hope everyone's doing well. If you're not, well, I hope that changes. I hope things get better. Is this too pink? It's sort of a pinkish orange color. Oh, Dead Island did not. Okay, I gotcha. Blocking in a cat today. After rendering a frog. GPU scheduling. What on earth is that? But yeah, the desktop window manager is eating up like over 20% of my GPU. Like, why is it using my GPU to manage the windows? Like, is that what's making everything run so hard on my card? Is it just like eating up my card instead of using the CPU? I still feel like we're going to leave the underpainting. It's not a fully rendered underpainting. It's not the kind of thing that I would glaze on top of. I'd call that an imprimatura instead. In the world of paint, and all things paintable, or classical painting, they have fancy words for stuff, so it sounds artsy. And one of those words is imprimatura. It's basically an underpainting. But it's a rough underpainting, like lights and darks, kind of like a shadow study or a value study. But it's meant to show through the painting. Because paint isn't, I mean, this is opaque. Well, it will be. We can make it opaque. But paint itself, as opaque as it seems, it's not really that opaque. We're going to do something about that little spot there. Yeah, we'll fix that. Because it's either, we either cut it off there or... Here, grab some white. Just cover that up. We have to do that. And anyway, an imprimatura is when you are basically just getting the values down. It's not something I would glaze on top of and let it show through. Should the cat's head be taller? That's gonna be tough to leave that little spot there. And it actually makes a huge difference. It's the same reason I paint on a toned ground with oil paints, at least. I do it here because it allows me to see my lights and darks at the same time. Like, this is not white. This is, here, if we take, you see, that's white. So I still have it toned, and I do that with my oil paintings, with my canvases. I feel like this is too pink. There's orange. That's more like yellow ochre. It is too pink. Maybe that instead. Opinions? Definitely not this one. How does that go? Maybe we'll use this one. Yeah, I'm talking about the color I'm using for the fur. We're gonna do a ginger cat. Although I'm still liking these better. Like, I'm liking these hair. Because this is too pink, and I have reference here, right? this color is definitely this. But then there's like this orangey. It's like an orangey gold color. Well, if we take this one, I don't like that either. I don't know. I really like this one. Something like that. What if we do that? What if we do a darker color and then draw that in? Is the cat named Tabitha? No, it does not have a name. It's just cat. It's just cat. So what, we just keep this color then? Cataphract? What? Are you not liking the color, woo woo? Well, I'm trying to figure out how to draw these stripes in here, and I don't know if I can. First of all, we're trying to at least get a color. We're trying to at least just get a base color. And then I'll figure out how to stripe it. Maybe we'll do dark stripes. Okay, how about that? Instead of like the picture. What about that? I think I like that combo. This is gonna be its own. Its own layer. Okay, thank you for Soldier. We're gonna be on for maybe another hour. I feel like we need a different color for that saddle. What if we make it like a blanket? I mean, this is a blanket. There's a blanket that goes on, and the saddle goes on top of that. How about we do something like that, like it's a blanket. Over the back of it. Cat in a blanket. Let's see. You could have like red stitching down the sides, or some kind of designs on it. Something to make it colorful, right? I will have to deal with it later. I could do something like with fringe on the sides of it to make it look more blankety. I don't know. Let's just get back to this. Well, at least gonna block this in. This has to get whittled down a little. There, that was bugging me. A very red cat. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I picked up a paint streak. I should probably just bucket fill the thing. Yeah, we'll do it on the rest of the body. Yeah, there's gonna have to be a lot of fixing. I think. I can't stop thinking about Bruh Cat right now. I keep expecting him to say bruh. Man, that is a red, red cat. I also have to figure out how to draw cat eyes. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is not gonna work. Really feeling like it's not gonna work. These colors just feel wrong. You'd think it'd be easy. These colors are just wrong. This cat feels a little too fat. Does it really need this? Oh yeah, there's so many issues. And just starting to freeze up with desperation and fear at this point. There's so many issues with this. Note to self, don't draw cats again. They're too different from frogs. Hmm. Thinking of Clifford, the Big Red Dog, if anyone knows that comic strip. That's what it's making me think of. Yeah. It's an old-timey kind of thing. I wouldn't actually. I was not thinking that. No, it hadn't even crossed my mind. Get these toes back. Okay, well, we may not be able to get the stripy thing on, but I like the color. I like the colors at least. Although I don't know how. How we're gonna get that to happen. Yeah, I don't know if we can do that, but we can at least get the cat down. It's a whiskerless cat. No whiskers. We can at least use this as a shadow color too if I don't actually figure out how to fade. If I can at least figure out how to shade this out, which I kind of can't. Okay, well, I don't know. If we give it whiskers... Well, we'll have... Of course. See, what is this? It did this, and then it made my pen do all these other things. What was this that it made my pen do? What are these actions that it did? What is doing this crap? It's doing it again, too. It's doing it again. Man, I just would love to figure out what's doing this. They're in rows, aren't they? Like that. We'll have to take those whiskers off next time when we start to render it. If I'm at all capable of rendering this in any way shape, or form. Yeah, the whiskers will have to go, and until like the final thing, because I can't I can't color between all those, and I would need to also do this. Because there's like a little dark spot where they come out. Right. Like that. Okay, well, I don't know what to do with this. I'm feeling stuck. Feeling extra stuck. I have to change that. I'm still just, instead of erasing, I'm just using white or this gray. Anyway, I guess that's it for today. I'm fine with the frog and the saddle, but I'm not fine with this cat. Thank you, Woo Woo. Unfortunately, it's not very popular, so it makes me not want to put any time into it. When stuff gets good response, then I want to put like more time into it, and when it just gets a meh, I'm like, you know what? Maybe let's not waste 3 or 4 streams onto this. I'm sure it'll be fine once it's finished. It's popular amongst woo-woos, that's fine. I'm good with that. And like, thank you, Mr. Atomic. That's 2. At least I'm pretty sure we're done with the frog and the saddle. I just have to figure out how to render this cat. I don't think I can get the stripes on there believably. It'll just look like I drew stripes on it. I don't really know how to get the texture. Maybe we just suggest them instead. You know, instead of draw all of them. How on earth I don't know. I feel I've also messed up these legs. It's got this incredibly fat body and it's pretty chunky. Chunky red cat. I don't know, I'll have to look at some stuff and see if I can get some examples. Okay, are we gonna call it for the day? Thank you everyone for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow with more of this.